with statements in Thai media from the head of the Centre of Emerging Diseases at Chulalongkorn University that Thailand may be entering its third phase of COVID. And with the annual Songkran exodus due to begin in days, the National Security Council reports that there are no plans to enforce curfews anywhere, despite soaring case counts in areas such as Bangkok, with the Health Secretary stating that so-called clusters, which have already caused a spread, can be controlled, but that the situation is being closely monitored, with 2 days to go until the holidays. The Health Minister has also confirmed that travellers will not be required to quarantine and that effectively domestic travel is unimpeded for all, but at the same time warned everyone to avoid high-density crowding. This, as Tuesday's daily COVID report saw 250 new cases listed, with only 5 of those in quarantine on arrival. Active case reporting combined with hospital reports show Bangkok had 192 new cases, 30 in Narathiwat, which are all thought to be in jail there, and amongst other provinces, Chonburi reported 17. The Emergency Operations Centre on Monday agreed that Bangkok, Pathum Thani, Nonthaburi, Samut Prakan and Nakhon Phanom will be designated as red zones under maximum control. Food outlets in the red zone provinces will be allowed to open until 9 in the evening, and customers will be allowed to dine in, but with no consumption of alcoholic beverages allowed. Regardless of what you read in social media, travel is best avoided during Songkran, and areas in your own region, which are frequented by visitors from outside, are perhaps better left until after the holidays too. With no water fights and madness allowed anywhere, other events are being set up and will pop up as the days pass for sure, and our own region, along with Rayong and Chantaburi, are predicting a high volume of traffic from the capital. In other news, a combined government and army operation has seen donated items from the general public and businesses passed over to Karen refugees from Burma this week. Those in charge dispatched rangers to manage the handover of basic supplies and medication via boats, as due to the current COVID situation in Burma, combined with safety concerns due to violence, donations can only be handed over by the authorities and not individuals. Royal Thai Police are getting into full swing for the long holidays. 1,200 pop-up checkpoints are in operation nationwide to reduce drink driving. Queues perhaps for certain in some places, but if they can achieve their goal of 5% accident reduction, then it will be worth it. Meanwhile at home and in our own province, until travel sees a spread, the COVID cases reported remain restricted to Chonburi City and the Sriracha area, with 23 new cases here yesterday, mostly linked in some way to the clusters in the capital. Chonburi health officials were last night waiting for results from a further 120 tests, and more are being carried out. There's also news that at some point people in those areas and our own region of Banglamung, which includes Pattaya, will be able to avail themselves of COVID testing at yet-to-be-announced testing centres. There are no restrictions here currently in place for business operations. However, strict adherence to MITS, masks and meters rules is deemed essential. If you were down at the lake yesterday, then an odd sight awaited you, the beginning of a long trek for 5 elephants and their owners. The families who took care and feed their elephants have begun the 500-kilometre trek back to their homes in Surin. A sign of the times perhaps, but after 14 months of little or no income, they plan to return to their homes and farm. And it seems they're greeted along the roadsides by the public, offering food, and of course, nature providing for the animals. And with the reminder, mitts, masks and meters, more important than ever. Wash your hands, wear a mask and keep social distancing. And another cool day predicted by the Met Office, 29 dropping down to 26, with a good chance of rain or storms at any time. Local and national news today from Fabulous 103 FM and Fabulous Pattaya Media Group. And to get a notification every time we release another bulletin or programme, like and subscribe to our channel, Fabulous Pattaya Media Group, by using the link below.